Jay, we see a lot more celebrities hosting podcasts and doing speaking engagements, serving in a motivational space. But my question is, when did they start categorizing celebrities and thought leaders together?
When they realize that they can make more money off of the celebrities and faster money, easier money. And then also celebrities are the thought leaders. Don't mean that they got to be smart as hell or go through college or just even learn anything. I mean, we believe anything that celebrities say. You got people, believe it don't matter who it is. They're a celebrity, they got X amount of millions of followers, there's somebody that somebody should be listening to. Somebody could be an author or like myself, written books, people who are way more written than me, really understand subject matter experts, they understand their craft, they know what they're talking about, but they probably can't fill a room with them. You know what I'm saying? But you say, hey man, S.T.A.R.V.E speaking, let's get him. And people will pay $1,000 just to be in the room with S.T.A.R.V.E. So, which means the people who can produce that, they'll do it. Especially like most speakers and things are looking at like schools. Schools got the bag to give you some money, and they got the bag to give celebrities money. Well, schools started saying, well, you know what? If you don't want to come to college, and we're going to lose money on that. We're going to bring these celebrities here, and we'll get people that's not in college to still come and fill up our Coliseum to listen to a celebrity speak. Some of them do have amazing testimonies. Some of them just celebrities, but it's, about 10 years ago, I remember hearing that about 8 to 10 years ago, somebody saying that it's going to be hard out here for people like that because celebrities are the motivational speakers now. They are the media now. They are doing all of that stuff. And it came true. So, what I think that people need to realize is like we kind of stop trying to count our successes and our wins like other people count theirs. If you're an independent author and you sell books, you sell your own books, and you go ahead and you can make $100,000 selling your books. You don't need to sell 1 million books to make $100,000. You don't even need to sell 500,000. You don't need to sell 20,000 books. You know what I'm saying? To make that type of money. So there's a small amount of books you need to sell to make $100,000. If you can do that, then that means you're probably speaking to individuals and just keep growing and building. Books don't have a shelf life. If you're a speaker, understand you can create your own avenue. When I first started speaking, I spoke once or twice for free, and I've spoken plenty of times for free after that, but it was for a good cause and something that made sense to me. But immediately I created my own event to be paid, and I was a headliner. And so that put me in a position where I was a paid speaker. We don't have to wait on everybody. We always have this blueprint that they give you, which is the lottery ticket blueprint, that most people don't win doing it, or you quit before you even, get through the process. And they set it up like that. And the sad part, we do it to ourselves. And a lot of the oppressors did that to us. As you go into the major business genres in this country, from publishing to music, fashion, the trucking industry. A lot of these industries, it's so hard to get in it from a independent business owner space. You could be self-employed, be an independent contractor, but really getting behind the scenes and dealing with the big buyers and when it comes to fashion, or dealing with behind the scenes and being able to get to the major players in the publishing industry and the auto industry and all, man, they gonna make it hard as hell for you to be able to get a deal with Chevy or Ford or something like that for them to go ahead and give you cars. So they'll allow you to sell your stuff at the bottom of the barrel, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. We think there's something wrong with that because we're not on their level. If you can find a way to make a profit, meaning if you made $100,000 profit every year, and 10 is what you do with it. 10 years, that's $1 million. But if you took it and invested it properly, where would you be at the next 3 years? But we'll give away what we love, and because we're not doing it like Jay-Z or Steve Harvey or any of these people to go back to a job that we hate, or a job that's never going to allow us to have the freedom that we have because we're looking at their success as our success. And that's not how it is. If you're playing at the small level, play at that level. You're not getting kings from small countries to say, I want to leave being a king and come to move to America to drive cabs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to bomb them out of there because they feel like they're kings in their own right, and they're okay with that. So we have to be okay with being kings and queens in our own space, and don't worry about what the celebrities are doing, because that runs out too. A lot of them get to that point, they max out and people paying them $1 million to speak. People ain't gonna keep being able to pay $1 million to speak. You know what I'm saying? So create your own situations. Whatever's not there, create it. Whatever lane is open, you get in that lane, you drive that lane. Don't try to drive the crowded lane. That's what I tell them.